Our next topic, social media, how to do social media for real estate agents. So in the past, I've taught quite a bit of classes and I've done quite a bit of videos on how to do social media for real estate agents. One of the things, how hands-on should real estate agents be with their social media? That's a common question. For the longest time, I handled all my social media. And of course, if I had the time to do it, which lately I haven't really had much time because we've been doing a lot here at the company. But agents should be fully hands-on with their social media. And before you hire someone, learn how to do social media yourself, so that way you understand how it should operate and how it should work. Brian, what would you think an agent should do?
I mean, to put things in context, the main reason an agent's going to even be involved in social media, I mean, we're talking specifically Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, is for advertising purposes, to make the public aware that they're out there and to call them potentially for their services, right? And again, taking it back all the way 29 years ago, I would normally spend thousands of dollars a month in print ads back in the day for advertisements in magazines selling real estate. Later, I graduated that up to online advertising through like Realtor.com, LoopNet, CoStar, or Trulia, where consumers are looking and searching for homes, and that electronic application to see or view a home comes back to us, and we're able to call them. But all these advertising forms have been changing, and now, again, I kind of stumbled on the aspect of social media accidentally, just because from what I would find just from my own personal Facebook pages, I would post bodybuilding pictures or Ninja Warrior pictures. People would chime in, they'd like, and then I get private messages saying, hey, I know you do real estate. Can I want to ask you about some deals, and then that would lead to transactions. And then as I added up these transactions that resulted from posting stupid things on Facebook, it was like 9 or 10 transactions a year. So I saw that it was pretty substantial and it was rather free. However, one thing I've seen a lot of agents do is they put only stuff about real estate in their Facebook stuff.
Big mistake.
Yeah, and I think that's a big mistake. People then see them only as a salesperson. And in fact, when I talked to one of my millennial agents about, hey, why am I getting so much stuff on personal stuff? Their reply to me was, well, you're doing it right. You're posting, pictures with you with no shirt on. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with real estate. And they're like, yes, but they're getting to know your personality. So when you're doing the social media, that's the big thing you want to do, is kind of talk about not just real estate and your services. And in fact, I'm by no means any expert at it. I've been playing around with it. You'll see different advertisements out there where they're just straight up goofy that we've been doing, to very intellectual discussions like we're trying to do here. Yeah, and all that's to showcase your personality, and that's important.
And I've come across some people that say, well, I don't want to showcase my personal side. I want to keep personal and business side separate. And there are ways to advertise your business on a day-to-day basis without spamming people or making it look like every other real estate agent.
And I think that itself is a mistake. In fact,
just advertising business? Yeah.
Well, just advertising business or keeping things separate. In fact, I tell my agents all the time who come in and we're talking about their spheres of influence, because what they'll typically do is they'll have an email for business and an email for friends, and then they'll have contacts for friends and a contact for business and contacts for church. And the fact of the matter is that all of that should be lumped into a big, gigantic contact pile with just key tags to that individual as to what they could be. Because the fact of the matter is your ex-girlfriend can become a potential client, or ex-boyfriend, or whatnot, or church member, or past client, or even past enemies, right?
So that's the ideal way to do it. However, there are a lot of people that simply want to keep it separate. So there are proper ways to just advertise your business side of things on social media. One of the easiest and best ways to do it is to create how-to videos. There's a lot of Instagram pages, YouTube pages, Facebook pages that are very successful, started by individual, single, self-employed business owners that will create how-to videos. And they've become very popular and get a lot of business by creating these how-to videos. And one of the big mistakes I've seen agents make is they post about their open house. They post about their new listing. They post that their listing just went pending.
And that's very canned and pending. Yeah, very canned.
That is so overplayed and so stale, because guess what? 98% of all agents on social media are doing the exact same thing.
That's almost as overplayed as the housing crisis.
Yeah, right. So my tip is, if you're looking to succeed on social media, make a list of as many agents in your area that you can find on social media. Look at their pages, look at what they're doing. I guarantee you're going to find the same common trend amongst everyone, and you need to figure out something different.